Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make a horchata frothy coffee. You can use the horchata creamer as a base for any of your favorite coffee or espresso drinks. You'll need half a cup of white rice. I like to use basmati or a longer grain, half a cup of sugar, tablespoon of cinnamon, half a cup of almonds, full can, full fat of Goya coconut milk, vanilla bean, and boiling water. Your almonds, the rice, and the cinnamon. So basically all your dry ingredients, and pulse that in your food processor. Take your boiling hot water and just pour it right on top. Give it a good stir. And I'm going to let that soak overnight. So think about it like a tea. You're going to let the flavor of the cinnamon kind of just seep into the water. And then once it's done overnight, then we'll add in the coconut milk, a little bit of vanilla bean, and I might add some vanilla extract. I just get my vanilla bean right on Amazon. This is from Vanilla Bean Kings. It's high test Madagascar bourbon vanilla. You can see with all of the little beanies in there. We're just going to open that up. I slice it in the middle, scrape it out, and then always keep a thing of sugar next to you, because when you're done with your vanilla bean, you drop it in there and use it when you bake and for your coffee. Put the bean down and scrape. Make sure you get every bit out. Look at all of that vanilla. I mean, that is just jam-packed with flavor. So we're going to add that to our horchata, and the other one I'm going to put in here. If I had some bourbon or some vodka, then I would put that right inside and make my own vanilla extract, but I don't have any, so we'll save it for some sugar. Flavors have seeped in and incorporated. I'm going to add in the coconut milk. Then we'll give it one final spin in the food processor, strain it, and then add the vanilla and the sugar. And another quick tip, if you're willing to risk it, which I am, the sediment portion with the almonds and everything settles right on the bottom, and the liquid is on the top. So you can very carefully pour it. The two are separated, and the chances that you'll have little bits are probably like 70% chance of no little bits in there. So if you want to do that, it's a lot quicker than the coffee filter. I think I might go in that direction. And success. We have separated that almond milk and rice from the creamy custardy coconut base. And that's just from pouring. Honestly, I got tired of waiting for the coffee filter, so I just poured it in, and this is what we're left with. And this is the good stuff. And now I'm ready to add in the sugar and the vanilla bean. Give it a whisk. Now, before we try this out, although I'm dying to try it right now, I'm going to pop it in the fridge, not overnight, but for about an hour, so it gets really, really cold, and we have this delicious, creamy rice pudding, custardy flavor in our iced frothy coffee. If you're just not feeling the whipped coffee, you're not a fan of how strong it is, you could totally stop here and just brew yourself your regular cup of coffee and mix in the horchata. It's not like any creamer you're going to get on the shelf. It looks like it might take a long time to make. It is 100% worth it. I'm going to use this Four Sigmatic coffee mix because it's the only one I could find in my tea drawer. Usually I use Nescafe or the Trader Joe's one. I mean, at this point, it's instant coffee. Are they really that much different? As long as it's a good Arabica bean, I can imagine generally for the most part, they're going to taste really strong. Some might be a little bit more bitter than others, so it's just going to be a strong, bold coffee taste all around. Don't get weirded out by the fact that this says mushroom on it. I know it's a little strange, but this particular coffee, and they make some other teas as well, they have a lot of adaptogens in them, which are supposed to be good for your mood, your cognitive health, your brain. Not sure if it's working. I've tried it like once or twice, but I figured, you know, there's so much sugar in this product, it makes me feel a little bit better just to get something that's kind of healthy-ish. It's vegan, it's keto, I am none of those things. But hey, I'll take what I can get when it comes to health. So we're gonna add this, whatever coffee you have, just do 2 tablespoons of your instant coffee, 2 tablespoons of white sugar using that vanilla sugar that I started to create, and then some boiling hot water. The first time I made this, I used that, I used that hand electric mixer thing. I would definitely suggest to not use that. Either use an actual hand mixer, let me try that again. An actual hand mixer, not this thing, because if you use this and you try to do it in a bowl, it's going to go all over the place. And in fact, I stained my curtains doing it that way. So that was amazing. So definitely, if you're going to do it in a bowl, use a hand mixer or just whisk it by hand. and 2 scoops of sugar, then your hot water. And I'm just going to do it by hand, so I will be here for the next 24 hours stirring, but eventually it's going to get frothy. Lots of ice and the horchata. Just make sure you stir your horchata really well so the vanilla bean gets incorporated. Fill it to about there. So that looks good for me. If you like yours to be more of like a, I don't know, I guess like a stronger meringue texture, then you can keep on going. But I don't like it that much. I still like it to be a little bit frothy, so I'm gonna leave it just as it is right there. And I just wanna show you guys, look at those little tiny itty bitty specks of vanilla bean right on the bottom of the horchata. Oh, that looks so good. I love seeing vanilla bean in desserts. So we're gonna top it with our coffee. So I would say all the people that say they really don't care for the taste of this probably don't like strong coffee, but if you add a lot of cream to it or horchata, then you're not gonna really notice as much and you'll taste the creamy part, the sugary part. This coffee caused a stir of debate because the Greek version is technically called the frappe. Everybody calls this the dalgona, the frothy coffee, the whipped coffee. I mean, there's so many different names for it, but it's good. And it's even better with horchata, you guys. You gotta try this out. Let me know if you do. Let me know what you think or how you like to enjoy your horchata, what your favorite coffee is to add or blend to it, your favorite coffee or espresso. And I'll see you guys next time. Have a good Cinco de Mayo.